How's it going on, everybody? Welcome back to the programming world of Python, right? So let's dive in. Okay, I hope you have installed all the necessary environment in your computer. I'm going to use VScode, Visual Studio Code, as an IDE for this video tutorial, right? So yeah, let's begin. Okay, I hope you have installed the Python on your computer, as I have already given you the steps as well as there's a book, okay, PDF version of my book in my GitHub account. I will soon publish it. Okay, I will soon make it public, right? So let me discuss how to install Python. You will have to have a PC or a laptop running Windows operating system or any Linux or Mac OS, right? With privileges and an internet connection. Okay, all you need is a strong internet connection, so you can simply download the Python installer, right? First step is to download the Python installer. Go to the official Python download web page, right? That is, you can see www.python.org/downloads/windows or any operating systems. So second, you need to find a stable Python 3 release, and third, click the appropriate link to download, whether it is 64-bit or 32-bit installer as per your requirement, right? So this is the home page, right? Download page, and you can click over here and simply you get this. Okay, as of February 8, 2023, this is stable release while recording, right? So step 2, running the executable installer. After installer is downloaded, double click the .exe file. For example, the file must be .exe, right? So to run the Python installer, then select the install launcher for all user checkbox, which enables all users of the computer to access the Python launcher application. And thirdly, select the add python.exe to path checkbox, which enables users to launch Python from the command line, right? So this is how. Okay, you need to check mark these checkboxes. And if you are just getting ready with the Python and you want to install it with default features as described in the dialog, then click install now and go to step 4, right? So step 4, installation guide, right? So to install other optional and advanced features, click customize installation and continue, right? So the optional features include common tools and the resources for Python and InQN, and you can install all of them even if you don't plan to use them, right? So these are the optional features. This is the next dialog box that appear when you click on customize installation, right? So select some of the features like documentation that installs the Python documentation file, and pip, this is very important, you need to check box this, right? Install pip, which can download and install other Python packages. While working with Python, you need a lot of packages, right, which is already inbuilt, so you need to install pip, right? Either you can use command line to install pip as well, right? So this is better option. And next is TCL and TK or idle. Okay, you need to check this checkbox. Okay, so tick this checkbox, right? It installs Tkinter and idle development environment. Similarly, Python test suite for standard library test suite, right? And file launcher and for all users. Okay, tick all these checkboxes. File launcher is to make Python easier to start Python, right? So you need to click next. After that, advanced dialog box, that is advanced options dialog box will appear, right? So you need to checkbox the associated files. This is how, right? So select the options that suit your environment, right? Install for all users is recommended if you are not the only user on this computer, right? Associate files with Python recommended because this option associates all the file of Python with the launcher or editor. Create shortcut for install application recommended to enable shortcuts for Python applications. Similarly, add Python to environment variables. This is recommended to enable launching Python and pre-compiled standard library. Not required, it might down the installation. Okay, so your installation will be down. So this is not required. This is optional. Okay, download debugging symbols is also optional, and download debug binaries are also optional because these are recommended only if you plan to create C or C++ extensions, right? So make note of the Python installation directory in case you need to reference it later, right? So after the installation is complete, a setup was successful message displays. Okay, successful message displays. Okay, setup was successful. This is how it looks like, right? After you click on install, okay, setup was successful. This is how the dialog box that will appear. Okay, step 3, adding Python to environment variables, that is optional. Okay, you can just go over this. Okay, if you have any doubts, please do comment in the comment section. Ask any questions you like, right? So this is how. And step 4, verify the Python installation. Okay, you can verify whether the Python installation is successfully installed on your computer or not through the command line or through the idle, right? Integrated development environment application. If you choose to install it, okay, go to start and simply enter the cmd. In the command prompt, you can simply type python -- version, right? So an example of the output will be this, right? So yeah, you have finally installed Python on your machine, and now you're ready to start learning and programming in Python. Next, you can write your first program in Python 3 and continue your learning with more Python tutorials. Okay, let's get started, right? So you need to open all you need to do is just open here. Okay, I hope you have installed idle, okay, integrated development IDE in your computer. I have Visual Studio Code. Let's begin, right? Open this, and I have already created folder. I will make it public in the coming future, right? So just stay updated and you will get to see, right? All you need to do is just simply create a Python file. Okay, so this is how, right? I have already done this. In order to, okay, intro to Python, right? So you can simply add a file, Python file here, right? New file. You can right click over here and you just need to click over the new file, and you need to give a title. Okay, hello world. Okay, every Python hello.world.py. Okay, I'm sorry. I just need to. Okay, you can simply right click on here and you can delete it here from here, right, to the recycle bin. Okay, so you can simply new file and hello world.py, right? Okay, so we are in introduction to Python, right? So you can simply comment it, right? Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is, please subscribe to iKHOMKODES today to embark on a beautiful journey, right? Okay, so first, how can you print? For example, I'm going to give you an example, right? Example of example of print statement, right? This is our first program, so stay tuned. Okay, so all you need to do is you need to Python is quite easy, right? The philosophy of Python is simplicity, right? Simplicity is the best. So let's get we have a print statement, and you just need to add anything you would like to, right? Hello world. This is Python mastery course, mastery tutorial, right? So this is how you can, okay, that is how. Okay, you don't need any semicolon over here in Python, so you can simply save this from here, or either you can simply press Ctrl S and it is saved, right? So now you can run it either through your command line, or you have a button over here, run code, and you can simply click over here and run. Yeah, that is cool. Okay, this is how you can start Python program. Okay, we have another test one over here. So here we'll be trying to use Python in order to make use of variables and data types, right? So variables and data types, right? There are a lot of variables and data types, right? Okay, so this is weight is equal to 60.50 is a floating type variable, right? Floating data types, and weight, right? Weight is floating data types. It is integer 25. Yeah, we have only 25, right? So let's see this. Okay, okay, so sorry for any kind of problem, right? We have integers, right? Integers, another, okay, we have integers and floating data types. These are the basic data types, right? Okay, so let's say name is equals to, this is a string, right? Name is equals to iKHOMKODES, and you just need to, this is a type of string, right? So print any name or something just like that. Okay, you are assigning iKHOMKODES to name. It's like a string, right? It's a string variable, and you are assigning name to assigning this name to this name, right? And you need to print this. Okay, so simply you can print this. You need to clear this. Okay, we are now in the Python master directory, and you just need to run this, and you got it, right? 60.5. Why 60.5? Because you haven't saved this, right? Because look, Ctrl Shift E to save this file, right? So you can simply click Ctrl S, then again you can run it, and here you go, iKHOMKODES, right? So the string is printed right now, right? Okay, you can uncomment it, and you can save it and run it, and you get it 25. This is a type of integer variable, right? You can comment it, and you can simply run this. Weight is equal to 60.5, and yeah, here you get 60.5. This is a floating data type, right? So that's it.